Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly they said Olori Mariam and Laide Badmus had a very serious altercation in the palace today, as the king was so angry on hearing what happened. According to the information reaching us, they said Laide, who came to visit the king, she had an appointment with the king, and they said Mariam did not have prayer information that Laide is coming, because we do know that they said recently that the king sacked all their male staff, and I believe their male staff may also be their informants, telling them what is happening at every given opportunity. So they said Laide visited, and Mariam did not have a prior information about her visit. So she was just going on her own, walking around the palace, when she met with Laide coming, and they said Mariam stopped to say, okay, if the king should reject a beautiful young princess that his my friend offered him to marry, why won't he reject an old cargo like some people? And we do know that she was referring to Laide Badmus. They said Laide stopped and was almost at the point of slapping Mariam when they started exchanging words. They started quarreling to the point that they were making a very serious noise that the people around noticed, and they all gathered there. It was at the intervention of those people that stopped the fight, because they almost fight themselves in the palace. And a lot of people are saying that Laide shouldn't have, listened to Mariam. And while others are saying that, why would Mariam say a thing like that to Laide, considering or knowing how she enters the palace? Laide and Mariam, are they not almost age mates? So if the king should stoop too low to bring an old cargo like Mariam, why can't he marry Laide, who has been his long-time lover before Mariam snatched the king from Laide, And okay, for the interest of those who may not understand why she said that, they said the king have a northern my friend, who offered him her daughter, a beautiful princess, to marry. But they said the king declined the offer. He rejected the offer, telling the man that, look, your daughter deserves better. That even if I marry your daughter today, that she is never going to be happy, because my heart belongs to another. We do know that all the king is working towards right now is to achieve is to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace. So any other marriage that will be an obstacle or a problem again to hinder him from achieving that, they said he is trying everything within his power to avoid all those things. So for him to reject the charming princess, a very young princess at that, it simply means that he has made up his mind that there will be no more marriage. Okay, so but some people are saying, could it be that he was just rejecting them right now because he wanted Queen Naomi to come back by all means? What happens after Queen Naomi returns back to the palace? Is it maybe a year or two after Queen Naomi return? After Queen Naomi's return, he will go ahead and marry Laide Badmus, because we do know that they have started arrangements. They almost concluded marriage arrangement with Laide Badmus before we get to the point of bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace. While others are saying that maybe what they have been using to manipulate him have stopped working, and that's why he stopped thinking about going into marriage with any of them. But recall that they said Laide Badmus and the king, they are business partners. They have been business partners before they become lovers. And from lovers, that was when Laide Badmus introduced Mariam to the king. And they said, after the introduction, they said Mariam now snatched the king from Laide Badmus. And when Laide confronted her initially, she denied it. But You know that you can never cover pregnancy now. So as time goes on, the marriage was official. It was when the marriage became official that Laide became sure that what he heard was the truth. And they said, out of anger, Laide started avoiding the king. Even when the king proposed to her, you know, to marry her at that point, they said she rejected the king. But along the line, maybe she thought to herself that it would be wise that I go there and pepper Mariam, because if Laide ended up marrying this king, let me tell you, she's just coming to pepper Mariam, to tell Mariam that, look, oh, you think you have had it, or that I am still on board, you know, that's something like that. So rather, she decided to marry the king until this point where they said he now paused everything for the sake of Queen Naomi, to bring back Queen Naomi back. But if the king will marry Laide Badmus after all this, we don't know. But even at that, Mariam does not have any right whatsoever to mock Laide over marriage with the king, because even Mariam that is in that marriage now, I'm sure she is somehow regretting it. But because of what people will say, or what the public will say, or what she must have done to be in that marriage, that is why she was still there, or she is still there, suffering and smiling, you know. So because from the look of things, so you see these people, they are not enjoying that marriage at all. They said when the king came out and heard what happened, he was so mad at Mariam, and they said Mariam started crying. She started crying, saying that everybody hates her, that why would everyone blame her for what happened, that Laide, she was just going on her own, or she was just talking to herself. So Mariam have turned to a mad woman that is talking to herself, for my people. They said she was just talking to herself, and Laide interrupted her and all of that. You see the drama that is going on in this palace. I just pray that this king will just avoid all these women, send all of them out, and concentrate on his reign as a king, and his wife Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo, and give us more beautiful kids. Yes, that is what we are praying. So all this distraction, it is getting too much. And I pray that this one that Laide is visiting again, that the king will not pause Queen Naomi's return again. Because ever since over 2 to 3 weeks now, what we have been hearing is how he is speeding up the process of bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace. So my people, I don't know what to think about it. Do you think Mariam is right, or Laide Badmus should have given her that slap before anything? Anyways, now so we hear them, but don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind, that in this channel what we share is an alleged information. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Give this video a thumbs up and share it. My God will bless you. Bye for now. Love you guys.